a lot more because you do more than just attend those meetings. And you can also include other things that you've done as a chapter member on here as well. Now, for the next example, we used president as a leadership position. So those bullets are direct meetings, correspond with, it should be the fraternity and sorority affairs and other university administration, as well as plan chapter events for the calendar year. Complete and submit reports with the assistance of the chapter advisor, apply time management, communication, and organizational skills as the chapter's leader. Presidents tend to do a lot more than that too, so you could always add those things down. You could put that you attended different national conferences. You could, if you did anything at those national or regional conferences, you can put the things that you did there as well. So when it comes to our descriptions, we want to be very detailed and we want to break it down to the littlest responsibilities. Again, you don't want to have something like attended chapter meetings or led my chapter's fraternity. Or I've also seen on resumes when it comes to babysitting, watched kids. You want to break it down to the littlest roles that you had to do. Again, a lot of the things that you do transfer over to different areas. The next page in the guide just talked about how you would put multiple roles within the organization on your resume. As you can see, the formatting stays consistent with what I talked about earlier. The only thing is that when you get to the next position, you aren't redundant with the title of the organization and where it's located. You just go right into talking about that second position. I think another important thing to remember about the resume is that no matter what you have in your different sections, so if you got an associate's and then you got a bachelor's, the amount of work experiences that you include on there, the number of student activities that you put on it, the different research positions, everything should be in reverse chronological order. So you're always starting with the most recent position that you had and then working your way back. Another thing is this too for college students. Once you become a junior, everything from your freshman and sophomore year gets removed from your resume. If you are a seasoned professional and happen to be watching this, you only need the last 10 to 15 years on your resume. You do not need to go all the way back. There are some instances where you would want to put everything on your resume and then it's not a resume, it becomes a CV. But those are usually for research positions, academia, senior executive roles. So the important thing to remember about your resume is that one, you want the formatting to be consistent with it. But two, you also want to be task specific and descriptive or detailed when it comes to listing out the different things that you had to do. Again, I always encourage people to put their Greek letter affiliations on their resumes because, like I said before, it's things that you have to do and they can transfer over into professional roles. But also, you never know who you're going to be interviewing with. I love the example that I saw years ago on social media where this woman who was a member of an NPC organization at the University of Alabama talked about how she used to be the treasurer and she dealt with $1 million budget and she was going for accounting positions. Why would you not put that on your resume? You're already showing that you have experience using Excel. You know how to read a T tree. Sorry. I took accounting 101, but it's been a minute for it. But those are things that people want to see. So again, I understand why you wouldn't want to, but I highly encourage you to do so. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments. Not too long ago on TikTok, a post was created by one of my lovely sorors of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated that talked about 5 things anyone can learn from joining a sorority. It was a great video because it talked about different positions and things that you do as chapter members, but also the skills